Greetings, class. Prioritization. Today's word is prioritization. Write that down in your little notebook. It's going to be very important for you on your fitness journey. My name is Troy. I'm a health coach and mindfulness guide. I have over 30 years experience in the field helping hold the space for people who are trying to improve their body composition, get in shape, lose weight, gain muscle, get strong. And today, I want to talk about something really common that comes up when you ask people what their goals are. I've been asking people what their fitness goals are my entire life. I've talked to thousands of people. And oftentimes what you'll find is that when you say, oh, hey, what are you working on? You know, what are you working towards? People will tell you something like, oh, well, I want to lose body fat. I want to gain muscle. I really want to improve my arms. I'm working on my side delts. I want to get that nice, I'm working on my calves. I'm trying to get taller. I want my skin to get better. I'm trying to get my hair to grow back. And, probably any or all of those things are possible, right? Especially, thankfully to, the wonderful medical science that we have access to these days. You can even become taller if you have the time and the money and the doctors and so on. But really what I think you have to do is you have to focus on, number one, the low-hanging fruit. I think you need to focus your efforts on the things that you have control over. So that would be something more like the losing body fat, gaining muscle type thing. You're not going to be able to get yourself taller, right? So just get that off the list. You need a doctor for that, a whole lot of other stuff that you don't have. So it is within your power to lose body fat, gain muscle, get those, those nice tear-shaped deltoids or trapezius muscles, whatever it is that you whatever obscure thing it is that's important to you that you happen to be working on. But the thing that I want you to know is that most people aren't going to be able to do all of that. For example, fat loss and muscle building. Can you see how it's a little contradictory there to be losing and also building or like doing both things? There are very few people out there. There's some. They're walking around and they have the genetics and they have the capability to do both. They can lose fat and build muscle at the same time. But for most people, the majority of people, I make these videos for average folks. I consider myself to just be, kind of an average guy who just wants to be in shape for life. And I feel like that's most people. For most people, it's not possible to lose a bunch of body fat while building a bunch of muscle. So you have to pick. That's where prioritization comes in. Prioritization means picking, being very specific about the thing that's important to you, and then making sure that you're working towards that every single day. Consistency is the most important thing. So if, let's say, like for me, I prioritize arms, okay, getting my arms more toned. And so what I do for that is I have some light dumbbells laying around. I got some light dumbbells right next to my bed. Even if I have a busy day where I don't do any kind of workout, whatever, those dumbbells are right next to my bed. So just like brushing your teeth, right before I go to bed, right when I wake up, I can grab those dumbbells, I can do some little arm exercise, and then boom, that way at least I did something for the thing that I'm working on every single day. Consistency, prioritization. I prioritize my arms. Now, maybe you prioritize fat loss, let's say. Let's say that that's the most important thing to you. Well, then you have to be willing to sacrifice a little bit in some of those other areas. Maybe you maybe you take a break on your dream of becoming taller or growing your hair back. But really what I'm talking about is how people are trying to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. Very difficult to do that. You need to pick. You need to prioritize when it comes to areas of your body, right? Like I said, like the arms or like the legs or the chest or whatever it is. Everybody's different. You might want to work on something different than the next guy. But You are never going to improve that thing that you want to improve by doing the next guy's workout, because he might be working on something else. And so this is something that must be self-directed. This has got to come from you. Unless you're following the advice of a coach and you've spoken with them about what your goals are, they can help you get there. Some people find that that it's a little bit easier to just kind of put it on autopilot, do what you're told, and that way they don't waste so much time, effort, and energy getting to where they want to go. But you can get there. I know you can. Everyone is successful on this journey. The only people who don't do it are the ones that give up. So keep chipping away at it. Stay consistent. Small baby steps, right? Take those little bites of the elephant each day, every single day. Never miss a day. And keep making that progress. But when it comes to making progress, intensity is very important. Making sure that you're not spreading yourself too thin across too many different goals. Pick something that's important to you. Keep working towards it. Use the concept of prioritization, because you'll find it very helpful in your arsenal. I have. Love to hear what's going well for you in the comments. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.